Alright guys, I've got to say, it looks like we're making good time. We've already got 2 of our 4 party members down. Now in this episode, we're gonna make our way to Ripple so we can go pick up Tressa, who will be the 3rd character in our new troop here. What's going on, everybody? The Natos Kyra here, and welcome to another episode of Octopath Traveler. In the last episode, we finished off Cyrus's Chapter 1, and in this one, as I've already said, we're gonna go pick up Tressa. Alright, so, there's pretty much nothing more we can do here, so the only thing left for us to do is head east out of town. Alright. We've got to head to the coastlands, which should be south from here. Alright, let's just go check the, I forgot about the random encounters here. Alright, so what have we got? We've got 2 aggressive ants and 2 shaggy meeps, huh? Looks like the aggressive ants are weak to lightning, but looks like the shaggy meeps might have we might have a bit of trouble with them trying to figure out their elemental weaknesses. Or Ophelia might just be able to take all of them out in one fell swoop. I guess not, but close enough, huh? Alright, could they be weak to ice? Nope, they're not weak to ice. Could they be weak to lightning, then? You've got to be joking. We just had our elemental and physical attacks reduced twice over. Come on. Huh, I wonder what they could be weak to, then. They might be weak... Actually, I have no idea what they might be weak to. How odd. Anyway, Cyrus is now at 100 JP, which means he can learn himself a new skill. Alright, let's have him learn... Let's have him learn Lightning Bolt, just to round out his elemental coverage. Cyrus does not have any support skills other than evasive maneuvers, and I don't want him to have that right now. Alright, let's just keep heading south.
I've done my research on you.
Oh, great. What have we got here?
Now, what next?
Flatlands Froggen 1 and 2. And also, apparently, 1 Flatlands Froggen 3. Alright, well, let's start... let's start by using ice, shall we? Alright, looks like everybody here is weak to ice. That's good for us.
My turn now.
As it looks like Ophelia will be able to make short work out of everybody. Yep. That's literally all of them gone already. Alright. Let's see if Cyrus can't take this guy out with an ice wind. There we go.
Not bad. A passing.
We are making really short work out of these guys. Honestly, I think this party is holding its ground better than the other party we had, at least when we were first starting out. Alright, welcome to the North Ripple Coast. I'm not even sure if we've ever been here, to be honest. We might have, though, way back in the beginning of the Let's Play. I'm gonna take a save, because you can never be too careful. Alright, so where do we want to go? We probably want to head south from here. Alright. Can we head south, or do we have to go around first? I have no idea. We've surprised our foe. Alright, that's good for us.
What is the logical course of action?
Alright, looks like these 2 Seabirdians are weak to lightning. Alright. But who knows what those 2 Hermit Conches could be weak to. At least in terms of elements. Let's try out a Blizzard. Alright, looks like they are weak to ice. And that's it for them. We get an untouched bonus, a break bonus, and a domination bonus. We absolutely owned in that fight. Let's go top up on our SP a little bit here. Alright, there we go. That should help us get rid of the last of the inspiriting plums that we have. Alright, let's keep heading down and around here.
I've done my research on you.
Who do we've got this time?
An
Alright, looks like we've got a Sea Birdian 2 and a Sea Birdian 3, huh? Alright, are these guys weak to lightning just like the last ones? They are! Fantastic.
Well then.
Alright. That takes care of 2 of them. Critical boost, huh?
Interesting dilemma.
Is this guy weak to ice?
Oh, ice. Pierce them
He's
through.
not. That's somewhat
I'll
unfortunate.
do my best.
I don't know what I did that for. Alright. Could he be weak to bows? Well, he uses bows. So maybe spears then?
Now the true lesson begins.
Let's hope for the best. Well, that was unfortunate, but at least we did take him down.
Harder.
Alright, Cyrus is now level 8. I wonder what else that Birdian could be weak to. I guess we'll have to use Analyze on that if we want to figure it out. Alright, we are now in the East Rippletide Coast. Looks like Rippletide is just to the west of here. Let's check the sign. North Rippletide Coast to Atlas Dam. Rippletide, Gold Shore. Alright, looks like we want to head to the west.
There is no choice.
Oh, what have we got this time?
Now, what next?
Looks like some flying fish, huh? Oh, well, nothing I haven't dealt with before.
All night. Smite them down.
Ophelia should be able to finish them off with a firestorm.
My turn, huh?
That is a crap ton of damage. Holy crap.
Guides us true.
I don't even think I understand how much damage I'm doing for being this early in the game. Alright. Welcome to Rippletide, guys. Alright, let's go get Alphen back out here. Oh. Hey, it's Victorino! I remember you. We took you on in the tourney over there in Victor's Hollow in Ulbricht, Chapter 2. I'll be getting myself back to cleaning up the seas. Alright. Admirable goal. Alright, let's get Alphen back out here. No, I don't want to replace him. I want to add him. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's get Theron out too. I need to see what Victorino has to steal. A Mighty Belt and a Trinity Sword, huh? I'll definitely take the Mighty Belt. 500 leaves, I'll take that. I'm pretty sure we already have a Trinity Sword. In fact, I'm pretty sure Therion is... Yep, he's using a Trinity Sword. That's interesting. I'll put that Mighty Belt in our other party. Although, we won't be really needing Mighty Belts for a while. Until a few years ago, this man was an infamous criminal across the continent, but while planning a robbery in Rippletide, he got to know the town and its people, and decided to leave his unscrupulous past behind. Though living an honest life now, his knowledge of the citizens, both the good and the bad, stays with him. Interesting. Nice chatting with you. Alright, you two. Oh no? Colzione, apparently. If we don't have it, no one does. Interesting. What do you have? Inspiriting, Inspiriting Plum, Healing Grape, and an Olive of Life. And that's all you have. I'm pretty sure you don't have a lot of things, and I'm almost certain that it's not true that nobody has them. What do you have to steal? Revitalizing Gem, a Slippery Nut, and a Beastly Scarf, which restores HP after every action.
Hello.
Marina Colzione. Interesting. A Dragon Scarf restores restores SP after every action, a Rare Stone, and a Resistant Nut. Interesting. Tressa's mother. She was working at the general store in her hometown when she met Olneo and eventually decided to go to Rippletide to be his bride. A youthful beauty who can still turn heads, she sometimes gets mistaken for Olneo's daughter. Interesting. Alright. Tressa's father and owner of Colzione Family Provisioners. He met his wife while roaming the realm as a traveling merchant. He longed to have his own shop in his hometown of Rippletide, and in the same year his dear daughter was born, he made that dream come true. Interesting. Is there nobody we can ask for extra provisions? Who are you? Why are you hanging around here? Merchant of unknown origins, involved in a mysterious trade. The goods he sells and how he obtains them are also a secret. What the hell could you have with you? Herb of Light, Herb of Awakening, and an Herb of Revival. How odd. Is there anybody I can inquire around here? Smarter Bartering. A young man who resides in Rippletide with his grandmother. Though he lacks her prowess in trade, he still has an ability of his own, getting others to open their hearts to him. Let's keep asking around, see if we can't get more plentiful provisions or new weapons for sale around here. Can we go up on this boat? I guess not. A Healing Grape M, I'll definitely take that. What's here? An Articulate Stone, huh? That should prevent silence if I'm not mistaken. A hidden item. A merchant hailing from the Highlands who carries only the best and most distinguished liquors. The tavern in Sunshade is one of his most loyal clients. He knows everything but the taste of his merchandise, as he doesn't drink any himself. I'd say that's a pretty wise decision. Alright, so there's only one thing left to do. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to... let's replace... you know what? Let's replace Ophelia for now. Oh, we've got some travel banter, huh? Oh, this is interesting. Alright, you know what? Let's hear it. Strategy and tactics. Cyrus, what in the hells were you thinking out there? Are you talking about the recent battle? I was only doing my part. Well, you damn near cast that one spell right on my head. Okay, this would probably make more sense if Cyrus and Therion ever fought together, but they didn't, so this doesn't make any sense. But it's fun to imagine that it does. That is because you were standing where it needed casting. Fine, fine. Speaking of which, Ulbrich, I cannot help but notice that you seem fond of charging in head first. 'Tis how I do battle. I know no other way. Then might I suggest you peruse a book or two on tactics. It is most vexing to have one's allies running willy-nilly into the path of one's spells. That is good advice, but unfortunately, Ulbrich is a knight by trade. I don't think he's the one making the orders, as he is the one carrying them out. Gah, what are these two arguing about this time? I see. It is my duty is to stand at the van and stop the foe. I don't get what that means. Somebody please help me. That makes no sense. Could it be a translation error? It is my duty is to stand at the van and stop the foe. If I fail to do this, then you do not have time to weave your magic. Magic we need, for there are some foes that can only be felled by your spells. You are quite right. I'm only effective for as long as you can protect me. Which is canonically true, by the way, because Cyrus has such a ridiculously low base HP stat that it makes me weep to see him like that. And when my spells fail, Therion is there to sneak in and deliver a coup de grace. Now that's more like it. Just so. Magic and thievery are subtler arts than that of the blade. Warriors are simple men, and favor the direct approach. Your ways are different, but no less formidable. Well said, my friend. I have nothing but the deepest respect for your fighting skills. The both of you, that is. Is something the matter, Therion? You've been silent for some time now. If you have something to say, let us hear it. I have the deepest respect for your ability to go on and on about nothing. Maybe next time. I'll talk to you guys later. How nice, I suppose. Anyways, we've got somebody we need to challenge here. You wish to take my fruit by force, I see. What are you, a grocer?
'Tis a good day for
I have
that.
no idea what you're saying.
Have at you.
Alright, are you weak to swords?
Out of my way.
You are weak to swords. Great.
Victory. Now then.
Ah, Christ, that guy does quite a bit of damage. Actually, wait, no, he does barely any damage. I forget that Ulbrich is like level 54 compared to the rest of my party. Thrash. Okay, that didn't do much.
The battle is...
Alright, let's wipe this guy out.
My blade is unbending. Watch my blade dance.
Holy crap, 7,000 damage and he's still standing? He's pretty formidable.
Victory.
Man, his health is still at...
The battle is
He's still at about 75% health. That's kind of concerning.
Now then.
Alright, I think I'm going to use an Abide next turn. Or this turn, depending on whether or not Patience kicks in.
Now.
Alright, here we go. Let's see if this guy can stand this attack.
Truly joy.
Alright, it's time for Brand's Thunder.
My blade is unbending. I wreak havoc upon thee.
There we go.
With each battle,
I should really
I
put
grow
surpassing
strong.
power back on him. And we get a healing great bunch for our troubles. Alright, nice work, team. I won't be able to challenge you for a while, I forgot. Alright, what do you have to steal? A bunch of energizing pomegranates. I will take every single one of them. Alright, what do you have to inquire? New weapons for sale. This is what I wanted. Though already in her 60s, this healthy woman never missed a day of training for 50 years. There are few around who can contend with her strength. She was a renowned peddler in her youth and is still recognized in shops around town. Interesting. Alright, cool. Alright, now that that's all taken care of, we can finally go put the party back together. Alright, get rid of Cyrus, get rid of Revolver, get rid of Therion, and put Ophelia back in. Make sure she's at the helm. There we go. And I will go take a rest at the inn. Where the hell's the inn? Oh, I think it's down here. Yeah, this is a really odd placed inn, but I think it'll be fine. No skin off my back. Alright. And here is Tressa. Those stinking pirates. I can't forgive them for this. I'm getting everybody's things back, no matter what it takes. Her name is Tressa, and she is a merchant. A tiny port town in the coastlands is the only home she's ever known. Here in Rippletide, she cuts deals and stocks shelves, doing all she can to help keep her family shop afloat. And from the quays she's walked 1,000 times, she looks out upon the endless sea and dreams of a wider world. When she is robbed by a band of thieving pirates one day, her pride as a merchant won't allow her to back down. And so she vows to set off for the pirate's den. She will need daring allies on the path she has chosen. We will take Tressa along, and we will hear the beginning of her tale. This world is brimming with treasures, and I know that what I'm searching for is waiting for me out there somewhere. So I'll set sail for the horizon and the great big world that lies beyond. I wonder who said that. Good morning, Tressa.
Well, the shop ain't gonna stock itself. Morning, Ma. Morning, Pa.
I think this is the only character in Octopath Traveler who we know for sure has extant parents. Or at least extant biological parents. Because otherwise you could count Archbishop Joseph over there in Flamesgrace as being technically Ophelia's father.
Morning, Tressa.
But otherwise we know nothing of any of the other 8 travelers' biological parents.
Looks like our #1 employee is ready for another day of work.
I think Tressa's the only employee.
Sure am. And I'll start by stocking up the store.
Hold your seahorses, little lady. Tell me, what are the 3 things a merchant needs most?
Alright, I'm curious.
They need to be smiley, mannerly, and early. Thought you had me, didn't you?
You're too clever for me, Tressa. Now off you go.
Leave it to me, Pa.
Be careful out there, Tressa. Oh, those pirates have been causing trouble around the tavern lately.
What, you mean
If
Victorino?
You see them, you make sure to keep a wide berth, you hear?
I don't think Victorino's gonna give us any trouble. Not since we kicked his ass over in the tourney.
Got it, Ma. Be back in 2 ripples of the tide.
Is that a thing they say around here?
There she goes. She reminds me of myself when I was that age. running off somewhere, wanting to prove myself a full-fledged merchant.
Don't flatter yourself, dear. Our Tressa is something special.
That she is.
All right, let's go speak with the fisherman.
Oh,
Well, if it ain't the hardest working merchant in town. You even beat some fishermen to the pier. Don't sound so surprised. We both know the early bird gets the worm, or in our case, the fish. You're darn right it does. Well, here's the catch of the morning. Blue marlin, I see. A big one, too, with lots of good meat on its bones.
I can give you this much.
huh?
It's worth a little more than that. This one's a whopper. I guess I'll just have to take my business elsewhere then. Your hook snagged its innards. I was willing to overlook the damage, but...
All right.
Fine. You got yourself a deal, Missy.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Ah, capitalism.
Not bad.
You drive a hard bargain. You're born natural at negotiating. I was wrong to underestimate you. You got that right. I may not look by much, but I can haggle with the best of them. I learned my lesson. Well, don't be a stranger.
Yeah!
I won't. Thanks again.
All right!
Next up, wine. And here we learn Tressa's path action. Tressa can purchase items from townspeople. Think of it as stealing, but you have a guaranteed success rate. But in exchange, it does cost money. We have the finest mead. Always looking for a bargain.
Another day, another deal. A deal so good, it was practically a steal. This ought to liven up our little shop. Our little shop. Just me, Ma, and Pa. If I don't take over, who will? The ocean is so vast.
I always wonder, what do I really want to do? What do I really want in life? And then I wonder,
What lies beyond the horizon?
Drop anchor.
wasn't that boat already here before? I'm pretty sure we tried going up on
I
it with
haven't
the
seen
party.
that ship around here before. Wonder where it came from.
What a dreary town.
Tressa looks very surprised to see that ship.
But it carries a delectable scent. Its cuisine may be promising.
And who are you? You literally just came here and you're already just in this place.
What's the matter, lass? You look like a fish out of water.
Yeah, that she does. She can't even speak.
Is this a trading ship?
Indeed, and I am its captain.
Well, Captain, The name's Tressa. I'm a merchant in this town.
A pleasure to meet you.
I'm sure you have all kinds of neat cargo on board. Say, would you mind if I take a peek? I'd love to see what you've brought from overseas.
You have a true merchant's eye, lass. You gaze at a simple trading ship as if it were made of solid gold.
To be fair, Tressa does have quite the eye for money, I must admit.
Alas, I only allow passage to those I trust.
Aww.
That's unfortunate. Whoa!
What was that? I'll go check it out.
Oh, I sense trouble afoot.
Busy as a bream, that one.
Alright, we gotta make for the source of the ruckus. There is literally no music here. What the hell is going on? Well, as we're here, we might as well check Tressa's equipment. So, as a merchant, Tressa's more or less an all-rounder. She has decently high stats in every category. In fact, she has equal physical attack and elemental attack. Decently high HP, and decently high physical defense and elemental defense. Somewhat low speed and evasion, but otherwise everything seems to be more or less average. She would fit well in any sub-job, to be honest. Don't, I beg you. That's all I have left. Then we in the same boat, matey. Whoa. You got nothing left ourselves. Ain't that right, Mac? Aye, Mick. And when we be needing something, we be taking it. It's what pirates do, after all.
But...
Please, have mercy. Oh, come on.
Sir!
Captain, I got the goods from that there shop.
You ninny?
There be only one captain around here, and it be me. Everyone knows I be the captain, and you're me first mate. Christ. These guys are stereotypical pirates, alright. We'll see about that, Mac, you scurvy swine. Aye, we will, Mick, you scabby-bottomed sea bass. You guys aren't gonna do very well as pirates if you guys are gonna keep fighting with each other like this. Can't you both be the captain? Fine. Now show us what other treasure you be hiding.
Hey!
Stop that! Says who?
I won't allow it.
Says me. The people here are merchants and fishermen doing all they can to put food on the table. Have a heart. Don't steal what little they have from them. I don't think anybody's going to take Tressa seriously, unfortunately. She's the youngest of all the travelers, being only 18. How's this for heart? I'll give you one chance to shove off, kid. But Best to be on your way, little one. We're doing grown-up business here. I'm not going anywhere. Well, well. What you got there, kid?
Yo-ho!
It's rainbow wine, and it be ours now.
Ah!
Jesus Christ. I think we've just been robbed. The brat's like, you wouldn't appreciate it none anyways. We're doing you a right favor by taking it off your hands. Now say thank you. Give it back.
Lass,
That's enough, lass.
But
The captain.
I'd think again.
You've got pluck, I'll give you that. They don't look like the types who will listen to reason. Savvy? Huh. Just like what Cyrus says when he starts a boss fight. I don't think these ones will listen to reason either. That lily-livered scallywag knows what he's talking about, kid. Best take his advice to heart. In this world, the strong take while the weak quake. Thank you kindly for the loot, you deck-wetting worms.
Fare thee well.
Aye, it's been a bloody pleasure.
There's no need to pretend.
There's no need to pretend, lass. Your legs are trembling. It's just a cramp. That's all.
Lass,
Not even the best merchant can buy back his life once it's taken from him. I know, but... Why would they just leave us alone? Those pirates should be out at sea. Instead, they're holed up in the caves of Maya, west of town. What do I do now? Well, we lost a bottle of wine. That's unfortunate. Looks like... Are we really just doing this? We're just going to the caves of Maya?
hello there.
Going somewhere, lass? Captain. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were setting on a course straight for the pirate's den. Awfully rash, wouldn't you say?
Well,
I know, but... And still you intend to go, I see. That must mean you have a foolproof plan of attack. And a weapon, of course. You wouldn't dare go empty-handed, would you? Well, to be fair, Tressa does have a spear. And a bow, I'm pretty sure. Only a fool would think they could haggle their wares back from dastardly pirates. I know, but I can't just sit by and do nothing. Those poor people might starve if they don't get their belongings back. On my honor as a merchant, I can't let them get away with this.
Oh?
A fine choice of words, lass.
really?
Aye, if you're so determined, I won't stop you.
However?
On the condition that you let me help.
Huh?
How so? I'm willing to part with some of my wares if you think they'll prove useful on your journey. If there's something that catches your eye, consider it yours. For the right price, of course. Well, we've got 93,000 leaves. I'm pretty sure we can get some. Purchase goods from a shipmate, huh? Sleepweed, an herb for insomniacs. It might be effective against a certain pair of pirates. Alright, I'll take it.
Oh.
And what would you need sleepweed for? I'm sure those pirates must be exhausted after all that looting. So I thought I'd help them relax by slipping some of this into their wine. You're a clever one, aren't you? Off you go, then. And be safe out there, lass.
Thank you.
By the way, Captain. Why are you helping me? Because my eye tells me to do so. As a fellow merchant, I'm sure you understand. We appraise with our eyes, and mine tell me there's something special about you. I see. Thank you, Captain. That should do the trick. Now to make a special delivery to the caves of Maya. Are we just gonna carry all that wine around with us? And so I'm on my way to the pirate's den. Really? You're gonna help me? I can't thank you enough. You've got a heart of gold. Now that I've slipped some of the sleepweed into their wine, once they've dozed off, the stolen wares will be as good as mine. Tressa has now joined the party. All we have to do is exit the town to the west and make for the caves of Maya. Unfortunately, I think that'll have to wait till next episode because we are running really short on time. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Octopath Traveler, and I hope you'll stay tuned for the next one, when we will set off to the Caves of Maya and go take on Tressa's Chapter 1 boss. Until then, though, I hope you guys have a great day, and take care.